So I removed the wheel. Now those clutch plates, they're not all the same. So you need to get one that's fitting your pulley, otherwise it's not gonna work. And when you're gonna try to remove it, you're gonna need to put something to hold the pulley, otherwise it's always gonna spin. I got the belt out of the pulley, and then you're gonna have to remove this bolt, and then you're gonna have to remove the plate. Might be stuck. Then you'll see the pulley, and there's a ring that goes inside here. So the way to remove it, you're gonna need those C-ring pliers. The one that's curving like this is the best. And then you're just gonna go ahead and push the ring up like this, and then you just push up, and the ring is gonna pop out. Okay, so once the ring is out, you'll be able to remove the pulley. As you can see, mine was grinding a lot. So the bearings are done here. So the pulley might be actually hard to remove depending. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Mine took like 30 minutes. I had to go under the car and from the back of the pulley and hit the pulley with a hammer until it came out. So the problem is here, once the pulley is out, it's gonna be stuck between the frame and the compressor. So if you don't want to remove the compressor, because my bolts were very rusty and I decided not to remove it. Instead, what I did is place the crowbar here or sideways like this, and just push the engine until you can get it out. But it doesn't always work depending on your engine mounts, I guess, because it was working for me at the scrapyard, but now on my car it was not working. So what I did is I just loosened those two engine mounts both here at the top. So this one and this one, and I just easily pushed the engine and got the pulley out. So now I can put my new one. So basically same thing. To put it back, you just put the pulley first, the C-ring, the small washer. I forgot to tell you, there's a small washer that goes here. Sometimes there's more than one depending on the spacing of the plate. So the washer, the plate, and the bolt, and that's it. Alright, so before you put the clutch, you need to have the correct space between the pulley and the clutch. So you can either use a metric spacer, or you could just use the washers. You put your washer, you put the clutch, you put another one until it doesn't touch anymore. So when it doesn't touch anymore, you remove one, and then it should be the correct space between before you get another pulley. You gotta make sure you have the right one, because they're not all the same size for the 8th Gen Civic. So to make sure you have the right one, you gotta check the number here on the bearing. Make sure it's matching the same. Now if you're gonna put the pulley back in, or if you're planning to reuse the same pulley, you're gonna need a piece of wood, because you don't want to damage the pulley. If you hit it with a hammer or metal against metal, you're gonna damage the pulley. This one I don't need it anymore, so I did. But yeah, I suggest you use a piece of wood and a hammer. Alright, so I got it in. It was not so easy. So what I did is I did a light sanding inside, remove the dirt, and also on the edge, on this side here, and I added a little tiny bit of WD-40 inside here, but not on the bearing. And after that, it just went in much easier. Alright, so I put the belt back on place. You have to be careful with the belt tensioner. When you're gonna push it, you have to be smooth, because they might break. So just go easy. So far, very smooth.